So I'm here with Daniel Duty, CEO and founder of Conlego from the US. Daniel, thanks for your very practical presentation on collaboration between retailers and suppliers. We heard a lot about that yesterday.
Sure.
And it was great to get some real examples.
Of course.
So the first question, you sort of talked about the difference between the collaborative and the more competitive way, and collaborative creates more value,
Yep.
and yet many businesses go for the more combative one.
Right.
Why is that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people tend towards more competitive forms of engagement because, first of all, they lack the skill set, the mindset. Collaboration is tough, and you have to be taught how to do it, and businesses don't spend a lot of time teaching their team members how to collaborate. I think also having the right frameworks, the right tools, the right processes that allows collaboration to happen is really important, and many lack that. And then I think finally time. As I said, it takes time to collaborate, and businesses, of course, are always on the go. So it's hard to find the time to successfully collaborate.
Okay, great. So and you mentioned the tools and frameworks, and you shared some of those with us.
Right.
So just give us a little resume of those.
Sure. So the three that I like to use, especially between retailers and suppliers, is first of all, engaging in collaborative forms of negotiation. And so collaborative negotiation means sharing more information with each other, treating each other as partners and not necessarily as adversaries, and really coming to the table with an open mind to satisfy each other's most important needs. And that is a key form of day-to-day engagement. We should always look to collaborative negotiation. Secondly, with your very important suppliers or retailers, engaging in strategic partnership can unlock a lot of value as well, including top-to-top meetings, innovation summits. This is a way where high-level executives can get involved in planning for the long term and unlock the resources that are really needed to create value for both parties. And then the last tool that I like to use is something we call joint business planning, which is where suppliers and retailers sit down together every year and say, what do we want to achieve together? Is there a margin goal? Is there a sales goal? And how will we actually do that and hold each other accountable to that throughout the year so we actually reach those goals? And we don't reach the end of the year and say, oops, we didn't make it. Those three tools and frameworks we have seen be very successful in creating tremendous value for both retailers and suppliers.
Yeah, okay, great. And so I guess what I loved about your presentation, we hear a lot about collaborating, but you give some real case
Sure.
studies of real examples of how it's worked. Could you share some of those with us?
Sure. One of my favorite ones that I worked on was a collaboration between a supplier and a retailer to build out a beauty department in a mass market store in the United States between Procter & Gamble and Target. And the two came together and decided that instead of working against each other for lower prices and the things that we fight about, what if we partnered and created the biggest beauty destination in the United States? And at the time, nobody looked to Target, the retailer, as a beauty destination. And so they worked together, they shared their most secret information with each other, and really set some high milestones and goals, held each other accountable. And because of that, they dramatically changed and innovated the way beauty is done in the mass market in the US, and have now become the #1 beauty seller in the United States, with growth every year for the past 15 years. And so it really showed the power of coming together versus working at odds with each other.
Yes, great example.
Yeah,
I really like that. So Daniel, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest
Appreciate
of the
it.
conference.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.